Lock-On Gear is a brand new company bringing their first offering to the market, the Harut. The Harut comes in at 490 by 420 and is 4 millimeters thick. Now, a big portion of glass pads that have been released this year have been anime girl pads that some have loved and others have hated. And when I first saw the design of the Harut, I instantly fell in love. The design is new, refreshing, and looks absolutely beautiful in person. Performance-wise, it performs really well. It has a very smooth and fast glide. And when it comes to glass pads, I think at times glass pads can be so fast that when you flick, the pad surface still moves your hand more, where you get less assistance from the surface, but that isn't an issue on this pad. The surface of this pad offers enough assistance whenever you're moving on the glass where you feel a little bit more control. You feel a little bit better stopping power as you move along the surface. Static and dynamic are both extremely low, and again, you get a good sense of stopping power when flicking and target switching. As for any pad, the weight of the mouse and the skates that you use always come into play, but you can see that with a lot of mice and different skates that I have, that offers a very smooth and nice glide across the board. As I use any of the mice, different skates on all of them, all have a very nice, smooth and comfortable glide on the pad. Harut also comes with the X-Ray Pad Obsidian Pro Airs, which perform very well on this pad as well. One thing I want to mention, I seem to be the only reviewer that's had an issue with this. I've had the pad stored to my right against my stack, and somehow the pad is a little bent up at the top. You can see as I push down, you can see the pad move. Like I said, so far I'm the only person that's had this issue. I'm not really sure how this happened. I've been using it, probably used it for about 2.5 weeks, and a majority of that I never noticed this at all up until like the second to last use. I did reach out to the company owner, kind of talk through everything. Again, I'm the only one that's had this issue. No one else has had an issue with this. Overall, it doesn't affect the performance. Cosmetically, there's no issues on the pad itself. It's just something that I noticed from the pad. He is looking into it. He thinks it might be something on the manufacturer side, maybe something from my specific copy. But again, there hasn't been an issue with anybody else. Lock-On Gear Harut. When we talk about the pad, one, the design is incredible. Two, the performance matches the beauty of the design. And it's a really good pad. I think for the very first drop and their very first release, I think they did a really good job. I think they offer a really good design that doesn't meet what the rest of the market has looked like in the last year. Performance-wise, I think glass pads have been pretty similar. I think personally, again, I really do think that Glassworks has kind of set the standard whenever it comes to glass, especially whenever it comes to just the smoothness of the pads that they offer. But whenever you talk about glass pads in general, I think they're usually pretty close together. There's not a massive difference. I think overall, really the main thing comes down to the performance to a smaller extent, but really just the design of the pads themselves. And I think this one, I mean, like I said, they absolutely killed it. It's a beautiful design. It performs really well, and I would highly recommend it for anyone that's interested in getting a glass pad. So if you have any questions, feel free to throw them in the comment section down below. And with that, I will catch you all next time. Start a riot.